Welcome to a very special episode of The Vegan Zombie, where you get up close and personal with yours truly, John. And Chris behind the camera, of course. Tonight, we're going to answer some questions that you guys had. You sent us some questions on Facebook and Twitter. So Alexandria wants to know if zombies were closing in on me and I had one last meal, what would it be? That's a tough question. If I had to choose one meal out of all the recipes that we've made, it's going to be the no-killy Philly. Every time, hands down, that's a winner for me. Megan wants to know if I have a background in culinary arts or if cooking was just something that I've always been doing. The answer is a little bit of both. I went to a culinary arts school, got a certificate there, but Chris and I have been cooking food for a very long time. Chris has actually been working at restaurants since he was 16 years old, and he's like 90 now. With our knowledge combined, we come up with some great recipes, and we have a lot of fun doing it too. We actually hope that we could get a camera watching us at all times while we're testing recipes because some really funny stuff happens. Going Vegan wants to know how we can get more guys out there to go vegan so that there aren't a lot of single vegan girls. Well, you know what, Miss Going Vegan? Let me tell you something. Syracuse has a lot of vegan dudes out there that don't have girlfriends. So maybe you guys should come hang out here, and we'll have a singles night at Strong Hearts. Maybe you should just tell your guy friends start watching the Vegan Zombie videos, and they're gonna see how cool we are, and then they're gonna want to switch over. Done. Matt done. Margarito wants to know if the tattoo ink on my arm is vegan. The place where I got it done actually was founded by vegans, and they used to use vegan ink. However, they have in the last few years switched over to non-vegan ink. At least some of the artists. So I can't confirm or deny that this is actually all totally vegan ink. And it wasn't until a couple of years ago that I actually found out some of the inks weren't vegan. Now that I know, I won't get a tattoo unless I know the ink is vegan. My artist is a really great guy, so I bet if I found the ink, he would totally do it. And my advice to you guys out there that want to get a tattoo is just do a little bit of research in your area, find out if there's any artists that use vegan ink or will use vegan ink, and I'll go from there. Michelle wants to know if Indy is vegan. The answer is yes. Indy is actually Chris's dog, and he's a very happy and healthy puppy. Hey! Kim wants to know why I'm so good looking. I look a lot like Gollum, and Chris spends countless hours on the computer editing to give me such a beautiful, glorious face. And if you stare at my face long enough, you'll notice that my eyes are a little bit too close to my nose. Look. Filthy hobbitses. We ain't had nothing but Maggie bread for 8 stinking days. Will wants to know if we get a lot of criticism for using mock meats in our recipes, and basically what my thoughts are on the use of mock meats and soy products. The main point of our YouTube channel is actually to get people that say they could never switch to vegan or never, they would miss this meat product too much. We want to get those guys over to try out our vegan side. So we're actually really happy that there's a lot of alternatives out there. As with anything, we say take everything in moderation. You don't want to eat soy bacon every single day of the week. But if you're craving sausage or bacon pizza, buy the smart bacon, throw it on the pizza. It's delicious. Have a pizza night once a week and throw different toppings on it. But you got to stay healthy. But if you take everything in moderation and enjoy those comfort food nights, we're all about it. We really want to get those people out there to say, I love animals, but I love cheese way too much. We just want them to try out all these awesome alternatives and realize that you can get the texture and the taste pretty spot on without all the animal. I'm Casey Kasem. Dylan wants to know if I take out my piercings for our videos, and he also wanted to know how Max the pup is doing. I actually took my piercings out a couple years ago, and I never put them back in. I was a little lazy. Max is doing really well. I talk to his owner all the time. I haven't seen him in a long time. I think I would get a little too sad because I miss him a lot. But I know he's with a great family. He's got some kids to play with. He's got a big yard. And every picture I see of him, he's smiling away. Francois wants to know if we found any remedies out there, any magical herbs to help change zombies back into normal people. Our chocolate chip peanut butter cookie recipe had some positive effects, but we're still working on it. Rebecca wants to know how hard it was to go from vegetarian to vegan. For me, it's different for everybody, but for me, once I found out how animals were treated in factory farms and just all this awful stuff, it kind of just switched in my head that I had to go vegan, and the day that I decided to go vegan, I never went back. It was very, very easy for me. The tastes and textures when you switch over, as far as taste is concerned, a lot of the stuff kind of mimics the taste of meat or cheese. Some of it has no equivalent. The bottom line is we won't eat something if it doesn't taste good. And we've been vegan for so long that it might taste the same in our heads, but it might not taste the same to somebody who just went vegan. But just let us know if you have any questions with it, because we'll help you out in any way that we can. Like I said before, our main goal is to help anybody out there that's considering going vegan. We just want to push you over the edge. Linnea wants to know how long I've been vegan and if any of the additives or preservatives in the vegan foods freak me out. I've been vegan since I was 15 years old, and I started off as a peanut butter and jelly vegan for about a year and a half. I definitely started eating a lot healthier as I got older. As far as the additives and the preservatives go, I never really thought about it for the first maybe 8 or 10 years that I was vegan, but I'm definitely more conscious of it now. If there's something in a product that we don't know, we'll research it. And if we find something to be actually detrimental to your health, we won't recommend it, we won't put it on our site. We just kind of stay away from it. She also wanted to know a little bit more about my tattoos. It's all autumn themed because that's my favorite time of the year, and there's just something about it that inspires me. I wanted to be able to walk around with it wherever I went. So June 30th is World Vegan Pizza Day, and the Vegan Zombie and Galaxy Nutritional Foods have teamed up. We're going to give away 3 vouchers for a package of the vegan cheese shreds that we used on our grilled cheese video. All you have to do is have a Twitter account and follow the instructions that we post below the video. Good luck out there. Well, that about wraps it up for tonight's Q&A episode. If you guys liked it, make sure you post a comment below and we'll keep on doing it. If we missed your question, we're going to do our best to do it for the next session. Make sure you stick around next week because we're going to be posting some new recipes. I'll see you then. We have our peanut butter recipe. You just take peanuts and you just mush them together and it's real good. Just don't eat the gizzards. Is to try to get people to switch from vegan or vegetarian to eating meat.